Morning everyone, back again for another Make a Card Monday, and today we have Christmas. We're getting to July and it's time to start thinking about building up the Christmas card stash. All us crafters need to do it, and if we leave it to October, we are in the craft room for about 3 months just constantly doing cards, which is rubbish. So I have this paper here and I'm not sure what collection it's from, but it's got Christmas songs titles, and it's a lovely pink colour. So I have cut the paper to 9.5 by 13.8, and I'm just going to stick that down and just fix my glue gun. That's it. So I'm just been lying on my floor and there's bits caught in it. And excuse the noise, but that's my son just coming back a walk with the dog. I'm filming. Right, so, and I have an A6 card base here. So just eyeballing where central is. That looks about good there, and just flattening it out. I've then got some Spellbinders snowflake dies. So I have these two here, and they're just a nice size to go on my project. So, oops. So I've got one there, and let me see, and a larger one, we'll see. And I think I'll put Twinkle into it. Let me see, I need to pop that wee word out. Maybe not, let me see. Maybe Winter Wishes. So if I put them there and put some of these just haven't quite popped out perfectly, so I'm having to tease them out a wee bit. So just bear with me a little minute. It's a bit better. Perfect. So we've got Winter Wishes. That looks quite pretty. And I've got tiny little acetate snowflakes here that I'll add as well, I think. So we'll just stick these down first and see what happens. So make sure that this isn't clogged, and it's not. So I'm just adding a little bit on the centre, and then just a little spot on the edges of each of them. And just position that up near the top there. and just keep pressing them down. Just give it a wee minute or so for it to adhere properly. Then I've got my old bit of muslin and just buff over the top of it to make sure there isn't any excess glue come through. Perfect. Then we have got this little one here. So again, I'm just putting a little spot on each of those. And we'll add that maybe around there, I think. I'll just press that down. And just give it a wee buff over the top. Then we've got winter next. And again, just little touches of glue here and there. Sorry? Okay. Summer holidays, it's just like a zoo in here. Although by the time this video goes up, my summer holidays are almost over. But I'm trying to do a few of these videos in advance because we're hopefully moving house very soon, and I want to make sure that while I'm moving I have a few scheduled to come out while I'm offline, because I probably will be offline for about a week or so while I'm waiting for telephone lines and things to go in. There we go, that's winter in. And lastly we'll have wishes. Whoops, some dry glue there. So we'll just do the same with wishes. Little spots. And I'll show you my glue in a second, just so you can see what I actually do with my nib. Because sometimes these glue nibs are a nightmare. And clog really easily. This one actually doesn't clog too badly, and it's because of the way I've shaped it. So I'll show you that in a second, just once I stick that down. There we go, and I'll just show you this up close. Now when you get your Anita's Tacky glue, there is a tiny little pinhole at the top and it's flat, and what I tend to do is take my scissors and cut it at an angle, and it actually gives it a better dimension to work on. So when you are gluing, it's easier. Excuse the colour of my fingernails, but I've been working with glue and all sorts today. I'll see if I can sharpen that a wee bit for you. Yeah, you can see that the hole isn't as thin as what it would be, but because it's got the flat edge, it's easier to control it. So I hope that helps when you're cutting. When you get your Anita's Tacky glue, just trim the edge ever so slightly. Even if you've got to do it 2 or 3 times till you get it perfect, little and often is better than a big chunk out it, because sometimes you can cut it too much and it just floods everywhere. Right, so we have got our basic card base done now, and I'm going to add just a few of these little glitter acetate punched snowflakes out. Now let me see what I've got here, and these are all varied sizes and shapes. So we've got that one there, and you don't really notice it too much, but I think it's pretty just to have on your project. And as I said, it is almost see-through. But I do think it makes a difference. And it's not that we're adding thousands of them. It is just here and there. I'm just going to pull out another few small ones. And the acetate that I'm using here was actually a glittered acetate. So there's like white sparkled glitter on some of them. And the only thing I don't like about this acetate is when you put glue on it, it tends to curl up. But as long as you press it down, it should be okay. And I will show you this up close in a second. And as I said, I'm only adding a few on anyway. I'm not adding a lot. So this is our finished card. And you can see it's really sparkly. Those tiny wee snowflakes are barely visible, but when they catch the light you can see the little bit of sparkle on them. And you can go a step further and actually put more sparkle on them. I've got some crystal here, so you can easily just go in and just add that wee bit extra of sparkle if you wish. There we go, and I'll just show you that up close. So you can see now that there is a wee bit of sparkle there. As I said, these type of cards, the more simplistic they are, the better they look, because you're wanting the sentiment to be the standout for it. So I'll see if I can find, this is a die set that I've used, and it is a Tim Holtz die set, and it's called Alterations Holiday Word Script, and there's some really lovely words on it. There's ho, which means you can put ho ho ho. There's joy, jingle, merry and bright, wishes, season greetings, peace on earth, winter, Christmas, twinkle. It's just pretty. In fact, that isn't ho, that's joy. But if you turn it that way, it could be ho if you just trim off that last little bit, which I have done in the past. So, and as I said, those were Spellbinders, probably 2013 or 2012 Christmas release. But they are timeless. Snowflakes are never going to go out of fashion. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you have a wee go. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.